What's up, Aries? We are here for January 2022 reading. For any Aries placements whatsoever, I'm setting the intention that you find your message here. Hope 2022 is bringing you massive amounts of blessings, Aries. I've got ashes everywhere from my incense and my sage. I'm hearing that song. I'll love you from infinity. Oh. So maybe you're finding your infinity love, or this is something that you've already been dealing with. You're already like with your person. Or the energy surrounding you is just like a lot of love energy, like long lasting, like infinite love, unconditional, love. That's awesome. And there you are, Aries. Oh, never mind. I thought that was the Fool. It's not. It's the Hanged Man. Okie dokie. I'm going to set that way because that came out and just spun. So I'm thinking that that's a confused energy right there. Yeah. Bro. It might be lessons in love with the energy that we've got coming out, Aries. Ooh, babies. It might be a lesson in unconditional, infinite love that we've got going on here. Because this looks like a lot of you've got a lot of people here. You got a lot of shit going on. Aries. Okay. There's a lot of feminine energy here. Aries, it's a lot of weird energy here because I'm channeling that song, right? And that's about infinite love, right? And then I'm feeling this unconditional love as well. But this is like, I'm going to show you the way it shows for me. So she's looking at him, but he's not looking at her. And he's in reverse. Take energies how they go for you, right? They do not have to be male or female. This is masculine, this is feminine, not male or female, right? But the masculine energy is feeling stuck. And the feminine energy is trying everything to like communicate and bring like love and joy into the situation, and the masculine feels stuck in something. So the feminine isn't getting to the masculine energy, right? So let's start if it's within yourself, Aries, and you're trying to balance your masculine and feminine energies. You're trying to heal a part of your masculine energy with your feminine energy. I'm trying to get if that is a positive or negative way to try to go about it, but I think it'll work in your favor. But it seems like maybe you're not like ready for that path yet of integration. Because right under the hangman, directly under it, is the six of swords in reverse. So it's like it's in your thoughts, it's in your mind, it's something that you're considering or becoming aware of, but it's not something that you're really ready to put into practice yet. Okay, so maybe further down the road, I don't see it happening in January. I see it being maybe a seed that's planted in January, or something that starts gaining traction in January, where you start like researching things and of that nature, where you're in the part about gaining information. That's the area you're in. Like, you are awakening to that this needs to happen, and that you need to gain the information you need to make it happen, but you're not going to take any actions towards it yet, right? um but it seems like the mother in you, male or female, the mother nature within you, the feminine nature within you, is trying to heal some toxic masculine ideals or ideologies, or whatever, ingrained ways of thinking. The divine mother is trying to heal that part. And I'm hearing that is a good that's a good thing for you, Aries. So it's very positive for you to be tapping into your divine feminine energy right now for healing and growth, especially if you're trying to tap into some toxic masculine energies. Now, if you are dealing with somebody, I see it being stuck in a certain type of energy, right? And I'm not saying that it's bad energy, but it's definitely uncomfortable energy. It's not, and we all need to step out of our comfort zones, right? To change things and transform things and make them into what we will them to be. But this almost feels like you're outside of your comfort zone, but nothing's changing. It's staying stagnant, stuck. There's no transformation to the situation yet in the past, right? This is the past, what we were dealing with. Now, going into the present, I definitely feel like you are not putting up with any bullshit. No, Aries is not putting up with any bullshit. And especially if you are a masculine Aries, you are not putting up with anyone's bullshit. No one's. I don't care if it's your own mama, your own daughter. You're not putting up with anyone's bullshit. Period. Your significant, no one's. No one's. Like, you are at that point of just like, I do not accept bullshit. And if you're on some bullshit over there, I'm not putting up with your shit. Aries is stepping back, and not with anger either. Not with anger. And that's an Aries go-to. And I know that that's stereotypical, but I have an Aries daughter and an Aries brother, right? And it's sun signs, right? Like, let's touch on sun signs, because even moon signs are like this too. Sun and moon, for the most part, from what I've seen, I believe Aries Mars too. So Aries Mars, Aries Sun, and Aries Moon, they choose violence. I know it's stereotypical, but it's like a trait that the Aries Sun, Moon, and Mars have. And it's like you're not reacting the normal way that you would. You are not reacting with anger. It's not instant anger anymore, Aries, especially if you're a masculine Aries. If you're a feminine Aries, you are trying to communicate through all of this. Like, you are really trying to be very communicative through everything that is going on in your life. Like, that is your like band-aid, your fix-it is communicating. I am hearing with Mercury about to hit retrograde that you might need to find another way to start handling things, at least for a little bit. Um, but yeah, you're trying to work it through communication. Where the masculine Aries is very over emotional. They're extremely, extremely over emotional. But instead of showing it with anger, I feel like they're showing it with sadness. So these masculine Aries are becoming very, very sad and very like emotional. They're actually tapping into that emotional side. And I feel like it's because the feminine energy is healing toxic masculine traits. And so they're being forced to feel their emotion, right? So if you're dealing with an Aries masculine, you're probably in January going to see a lot more emotions than you've ever seen from your masculine Aries ever before. And it's because there's a healing going on within them. If it's a feminine Aries, you're going to notice that they're way more of a chatterbox. They're way more talkative and sharing things and that type of energy rather than like feminine or masculine Aries being about action, right? Because Aries is about action. Masculines are very up in their feels and feminines are very up in their heads, and the action isn't really being put forth here. The action is really being put towards the back, um, and they're trying to take different routes to get to where they need to be, right? Even if communication or emotion takes longer, they're trying new routes of trying to get to where they want to be. I think someone needs to go to the mountains, wherever that is for you, somewhere like I'm hearing God's country, right? So it doesn't even have to be mountains, just like greenery and trees, maybe water somewhere. Like camping, bro. I just heard camping loudly. Somebody just needs to get into nature more. Someone needs to go off, maybe a group trip, maybe just a trip with you and your significant other, maybe a trip with just you, bro. Maybe it just needs to be you. But go camping, like enjoy life, enjoy yourself, enjoy your people, right? Because in the future here, the Knight and the Page of Wands. This is becoming explosive energy here. This is becoming very explosive energy, right? What you would feel when like Mars goes retrograde in Aries. That kind of energy. That very like tightly wound, ready to fuck anybody up. Look at me funny. And it's a fight. That's what it's coming to. And I feel because Aries isn't reacting out of anger, male, feminine or masculine, is not reacting out of anger. I feel like this is someone around Aries trying to disturb Aries' peace. And this is someone coming into your life. It could be a past person, it could be a present person, it could be a brand new person. Um, but this is explosive. It's explosive energy. And I do have to say that if someone is pregnant, they're like, a lot of people are in their ear that they need to have an abortion for whatever reason. They're trying to convince this person to get rid of the baby. And Aries, if this is you, I really feel like you just need a friend to tell you that it's your fucking body and your fucking decision and fuck the rest of them. Anyways, I just wanted to put that out there. If you don't want the baby, alright, cool. Make your fucking decisions, but don't let anybody else put their motherfucking decisions up on you, Aries. Fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. Now, Aries, like, if you're the one, like, trying to convince someone to have an abortion or something, like, step back, right? Because, I mean, take a look at it, right? Aries, would you want someone telling you what the fuck to do with your body? No. No Aries placements wants anyone telling them what the fuck to do with their own shit. So, like, reconsider what you're doing and putting out there if you're the one telling someone to get an abortion, right? Even if you have their best interest at heart, you have no idea how many other people are doing that to that person. Like, just, we can keep our opinions to ourselves. Like, not everybody has to know what our opinion is. And like I said, if you're the Aries with everybody telling you to get an abortion, tell them to fuck off. It is not their business. It is not their place. It is not. You make the decisions for your own fucking body and your own self. Right? Take into consideration those who are important to you, right? But then make up your own motherfucking mind, Aries. Make up your own motherfucking mind, right? What is best for you? What do you believe is best for you? And that brand new child that is either going to be here or not be here or given up for an adoption, right? So, this is very explosive though. Going into the end of January, the beginning of February, you are going to be sitting in some very explosive energy areas. And I think people are literally going to be trying to poke you, to force you to act out of anger like you normally do. But I think that this is something that you're trying to transform within yourself. And yeah, you might have your setbacks where you do blow the fuck up at people. But I think you are now in that energy of like, I'm not gonna give you the satisfaction. That's all you want. You just want to see me in my old energy. You do not want to see me leap and grow. I just want to keep Aries. Maybe you're going to be flipping a lot of people off or telling a lot of people right where the fuck to go in January. Like, on some real shit. Just like mind your own motherfucking business. Stay in your own fucking space. Stay in your own lane. Get your big ass nose out my business. That's what I feel for Aries. But I would be aware that from mid-January until mid-February, you have this energy of people trying to bring out the beast in you. The reflector. You could be doing work with duality. or you're starting to realize, duality is very much a 3D based theory, or reality. And that, in the higher dimensions, duality is not real. It might be you're taking a look in the mirror, Aries. And I felt that for you during your reading. You really are trying to be different than you have been previously, especially in the way that you react to things. And I think, especially with a specific person, so if you are in a long lasting partnership with someone, business, love, friendship, whatever it is for you, a very long lasting, strong bonded relationship with someone, I feel for you that January brings struggles, right? But it also brings forth this transformative energy to change the struggles and obstacles and put you in a better like taking you out of a dinghy and putting you into a yacht. Does that make sense? Because you can get so far in the dinghy, but the yacht, not only are you going to be lavishly comfortable, but it's going to take you way further. That's what I feel for you for January. Gorgeous energy. Aries, don't let anyone take you out your position. Don't let anyone take you out your position. You got this shit. I love y'all. See you next time.